नित्यानन्देश्वरसमारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. इस समय हमारे साथ उपस्थित सभी दर्शकों और भक्तों का मैं प्रेम एवं आशीर्वाद सहित स्वागत करता हूँ. Today I will expand on spiritual activism in day-to-day life, every moment. Understand, whole Vedanta, the essence of Vedanta is nothing but spiritual activism. Unfortunately, some of the interpreters interpreted as spiritual pessimism. No, it is spiritual activism. Neither spiritual passivism nor spiritual pessimism. Whether it is spiritual pessimism or spiritual passivism, both are not complete understanding. Vedanta is spiritual activism. Understand, in every step of your life, everything you do in your life, every breath, every thought, align it to discover spiritual depth of you and spiritual depth of the life. Listen, when you discover spiritual depth of the life, whatever happens in your life is called miracles. You will go on discovering the extraordinary qualities of nature, world, God, mind, body, spirit. Others call your life as miracle. But I tell you, when you live spiritual activism, everything, your life is a long miracle. Others feeling your life is miracle is not enough. You will experience your life as miracle. I can see in my life, when I started living this principle of spiritual activism, everything happening around me people started feeling it's miracle. Even I felt so many wonderful miracles are happening. It is because of you discover the depth of life. Many times you plan before you execute, it gets executed by life. You think before you complete your thinking, it becomes reality. You think before you convey, other person know what you want. Spiritual activism, this is what I call essence of teachings of Veda, Vedanta, and my life, not just teachings, my life. Anybody wants to know what I wanted to tell you, the world, tell the world, this one word conveys the essence. Spiritual activism. Continuously infuse these 4 principles in your life, undiluted. I tell you, I warn you, so you can have directly the clarity about the 4 tattvas. Live these 4 tattvas. Enrich yourself and the world with these 4 tattvas. Vedanta का सार आध्यात्मिक कर्मठ ही है, कर्मठ ही है, ना कि आध्यात्मिक निराशावाद या निष्क्रियता. आपके जीवन के हर कदम पर आप जो भी अपने जीवन में करते हैं, आपका हर श्वास, आपका हर विचार, इन सभी को अपनी आध्यात्मिक गहराई को खोजने में उपयोग कीजिए। आप देखेंगे कि आप जीवन में लगातार चमत्कार का अनुभव करेंगे। If you want anything good from life, whether it is your health, wealth, fulfillment, energy, intelligence, peace, bliss, contentment, whatever you want from life, I tell you, life will shower on you. Just become a spiritual activist. Live these four tattvas: integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching. Enrich the world, others with these four tattvas. I tell you, this is the cosmic law. This is the cosmic law. Whoever understands this law and lives are enlightened beings. Life is just to understand this law and live. And I also wanted to tell you, I do not want my Dhamma, what I brought to the world, to be restricted by my Sangha. I wanted to tell the world, as long as you see my Sangha represents my Dhamma, respect them. Otherwise, don't care about them. Spiritual activism is the ideal. Spiritual activism is life. Spiritual activism should be your breath. Thinking with integrity, authenticity in your actions, responsibility in your being, enriching in your living, thinking in your integrity. Understand? Not integrity in your thinking, I am changing. Thinking in your integrity. Integrity should become larger than your thinking. Integrity should become larger than your thinking. लगातार इन चार तत्वों में रहिए, अपने और दूसरों को इन चार तत्वों से लाभान्वित कीजिए। आप चाहे जो भी चीज जीवन में चाहते हैं, स्वास्थ्य, धन, शांति, आनंद, अच्छे संबंध, बस इन चार तत्वों को अपने जीवन में लाइए। आप जो भी चाहते हैं वो आप पाएंगे। यही ब्रह्मांडे विधि है। It is cosmic law. And I also wanted to tell you from other angle, if you are still having powerlessness in your life, still life shows you the moments of conflicts, cornered, contradicting, powerlessness, be very clear, you are not living these four tattvas. You have not become spiritual activist. Spiritual activism has not become part of you. आपके संपूर्ति में सोच, आपके कार्यों में श्रद्धा, आपके जीवन में उत्तरदायित्व और दूसरों को लाभान्वित करना यह आपकी जीवन का मंत्र बनना चाहिए। ध्यान से सुनिए, मैं यह नहीं कह रहा हूँ कि अपनी सोच में संपूर्ति लाइए, मैं कह रहा हूँ अपने संपूर्ति में सोच लाइए। It is what you do that receives the response from the cosmos. If you are still facing powerless moments in your life, powerlessness in your life, conflicts, contradictions, pains, sufferings. Know it very clearly. Life is reminding you, you are cunning, inauthentic, non-integrated, selfish. Spiritual activism gives you everything you need and more than what you need. I tell you, blessed are those who are spiritually active because they live in heaven. I don't want to say they will enter in heaven. No. They live in heaven and they create heaven for others. You don't even need to curse those cunning fellows who are not spiritually active. They live in hell and create hell for others. Go on, go on, go on. Continuously, deeper and deeper layers of your being should be filled with the four tattvas. Understand, one of the biggest problem you have is your cunningness. You think this practice of these four principles is for some one purpose. You think if I practice integrity, I will have this benefit. But let me think through. Without practicing integrity itself, can I have that? Let you cunning fellows disappear. You think if I practice authenticity, this will be the result. But let me think through, can I achieve this result without practicing authenticity itself? Is there a method, a shortcut? When you try to practice shortcuts, life cuts shorts you. Life cuts shorts you. You start thinking, if I take responsibility, this will be the result. Let me find out, think through. Without taking responsibility, else how can I achieve that? You think if I enrich, this will be the lifestyle and result. Let me find out whether I can manage the life without enriching itself. If you take shortcut, life cuts you short. आध्यात्मिक कर्मठ ही आदर्श है, जीवन है. यदि आप अपने जीवन में शक्तिहीनता का अनुभव कर रहे हैं, संघर्ष का अनुभव कर रहे हैं, पीड़ा का अनुभव कर रहे हैं, तो समझिए कि आप आध्यात्मिक कर्मठ नहीं है. Life can't be run by cunningness. Fortunately, still, cosmos functions with cosmic law. There is no Kali that now you can be successful by cunningness. No. धन्य है वो लोग जो आध्यात्मिक कार्य करता है. वे लोग केवल स्वयं के लिए ही नहीं बल्कि अन्य लोगों के लिए भी स्वर्ग का निर्माण करते हैं और स्वर्ग में जीने का अनुभूति सृजन करते हैं. Planet Earth rotates, moves on this one cosmic law. Life and death happens on this one cosmic law. When you don't live this four principles, four tattvas, I tell you, how much ever money, wealth, everything you may have, you will only have Down syndrome of life. Your mind will be experiencing only Down syndrome. I tell you, when you live with integrity and authenticity, responsibility and enriching, you don't need to be praised, crowned by anybody. The power of the tattvas, the space you create, simply will be glorifying you and rejoicing. You will be rejoicing. in the space of completion, fulfillment, enlightenment, just rejoicing in the space of completion continuously is what I call Jivan Mukti. Repair your life, repair your mind, repair your day-to-day activities, lubricate your day-to-day activities with the four tattvas: integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching. Remove all the moments of powerlessness. You see, all the friction in your life, all those moments are moments of powerlessness. All the moments of powerlessness in your life is a friction you experience. Four tattvas are the best and only lubrication. I tell you, O youth of this country, only way this country can raise itself is spiritual activism. It is through the spiritual activism Bharat can rise again. Only through spiritual activism, not through cricket or through politics or through our so-called economy. No, neither through sports nor through political strength or through the army or science or technology or economy. No, no, no. Not through any field Bharat can rise again to the international expectations, the expectations of the world. Not in any field Bharat can lead the world. The one and only field through which Bharat can lead the world is spiritual activism. Spiritual activism. Whether you want or not, India is already known to the world only for yoga. Nothing else we have which we can boast with a lot of pride. You will show to the world with a lot of pride our politicians or our cricketers. You will show our economy. What will you show to the world? Only thing we can show to the world is our spiritual strength. I tell you, it is Yoga Vedanta, pride of India, spiritual activism only can awaken India. These media houses encouraging the younger generation to become engineers, journalists, politicians. Stop this nuisance. Enough. We have enough of IT engineers, more than the number of rats. We have enough in every field. I request the media houses, understand it is only by spiritual activism Bharat can rise again to the glory. It is time media houses concentrate on encouraging youngsters to become sannyasis, spiritual activists. One 1% of Indian population need to become spiritual activists. sannyasis who have dedicated their life for spiritual activism, responsible sannyasis. We have enough of youngsters in the army. Enough. Let us create spiritual army for spiritual activism. Not for war, but for spiritual activism. Spiritual army is not for war. We don't want weapon. We don't want to wage war. No. Let us create spiritual activists. भारत में हर युवा को आध्यात्मिक कार्यकर्ता बनना चाहिए. केवल आध्यात्मिक कर्म से ही भारत का पुनर्निर्माण हो सकता है. Today I announce I'll start 1-year program to enrich anybody who wants to become spiritual activist. Come and learn how to be spiritual activist in that 1 year. We will help you, support you to find your root patterns and complete. Live integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching. And enrich the world with these 4 principles. I tell you, future is only for spiritual activists. भारत केवल 4 तत्वों द्वारा ही ऊपर आ सकता है और पूरे विश्व का नेतृत्व कर सकता है. आध्यात्मिक कर्मठ ही भारत को पुनः जागृत कर सकते हैं. अब समय आ गया है. मीडिया घर युवाओं को जिम्मेदार सन्यासी बनने के लिए प्रेरित करे. It is time we also go all out and continuously enrich the world to become spiritual activists. Let us drop our inhibitions. It is the inhibitions we carry inside are responsible for still not creating spiritual activist society. Society with spiritual activism. It is the doubts we carry. It is because we are stuck. We don't want to become spiritual activists and we don't create others as spiritual activists. I want all my Gurukul kids to evolve as spiritual activists. All my Vidyalaya kids to evolve as spiritual activists. I am enrolling 200 teachers. 200 teachers just to create the teachers of spiritual activists, trained spiritual activists, so that I can start the schools everywhere. Everywhere the schools can be started. Spiritual activism is life. Whether you are a CEO or a housewife or a doctor, lawyer, engineer, politician, religious leader, whatever you may be doing in your life, add this one truth: spiritual activism. Living this integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching, and enriching others with these 4 tattvas. Become a spiritual activist. I tell you, life will shower you completely unexpected miracles. Life will fill you with joy, extraordinary energy, health. हमें आध्यात्मिक सेना कोई युद्ध करने के लिए नहीं, बल्कि एक नवीन भारत का निर्माण करने के लिए आयोजित करना है। मैं आज यह घोषणा करता हूँ, मैं 1 साल का कार्यक्रम को आरंभ करूँगा जिसमें कोई भी व्यक्ति भाग ले सकता है। इस कार्यक्रम से आप अपनी मूल विचारधारा को पहचान के उसे पूर्ण स्थिति लाके कैसे आध्यात्मिक कार्यकर्ता बन के स्वयं और जीवन को लाभान्वित कर सकते हैं सिखाऊंगा। I'll teach you how to find your root patterns and complete and start living integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching completely, and teach the world to live these principles completely. आध्यात्मिक कर्म कार्यकर्ता बनिए, जीवन आप में असाधारण ऊर्जा, आनंद, स्वास्थ्य लाएगा। Think, think, think with integrity. Act, act, act with authenticity. Be with responsibility. Live, live, live enriching. Again and again and again, I tell you, it is difficult, is the only difficulty you carry. The word, it is difficult. The idea, it is difficult. The pattern, it is difficult, is the only difficulty you carry. Nothing is difficult. Nothing is difficult. When you think it is difficult, break the negative word and bring integrity into your thinking. I can give you millions of satsangs, discourses, but unless you listen and start living it, it's all waste. Live, listen, 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 and live, live, live. Spiritual activism. Wherever you are, whatever position you may be, start living as a spiritual activist. All the powers God has endowed me, all the powers divine has showered on me, all of you can have all this and more than this. It is possible when you become spiritual activist. लगातार सोचिए, 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 संपूर्ति के साथ कुछ भी कार्य करिए, 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 श्रद्धा के साथ जीवन में रहिए, 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 उत्तरदायित्व के साथ और जीवन के जिए, 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 समृद्धि और लाभान्वित करने के लिए it is time. World needs millions and millions of spiritual activists. The whole Sangha, whether it is our schools, colleges, universities, ashrams, temples, everything should function towards spiritual activism. It should function only towards spiritual activism. Integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching. I stand for spiritual activism. I stand by spiritual activism. I am a spiritual activist. Every individual whose Kundalini is awakened become a spiritual activist. Only then Kundalini will continue to be active, alive. अब समय आ गया है कि हम हजारों आध्यात्मिक कार्यकर्ताओं का निर्माण करें. मेरे संघ से मेरा यह आदेश है कि मेरे संघ के हर पहलू केवल आध्यात्मिक कर्मठ के लिए ही योगदान दे. I request every human being to become spiritual activist. Start living integrity in your thinking, authenticity in your actions, responsibility in your being, enriching in your living. Being a spiritual activist is the only way you can save yourself and others and the world. I command my Sangha and Sannyasis and Ashramites and devotees, stop doing anything else other than being a spiritual activist. Even in your profession, if you are a lawyer, practice spiritual activism along with your legal practice. If you are a doctor, practice medicine along with spiritual activism. Practice medicine only to spread spiritual activism. If you are an engineer, practice your profession only to spread spiritual activism. Whatever field you are in, practice that profession, practice that field only to spread spiritual activism. Generate wealth to spread spiritual activism. Breathe to spread spiritual activism. Do everything only to spread spiritual activism. I give you all this as Guru Vak for all my disciples, followers. I give this as Guru Vak. Let being a spiritual activist and making others spiritual activists be your first priority. I tell you, let that be the only priority. मैं अपने संघ और भक्तों और शिष्यों को ये आदेश देता हूँ, सब कुछ छोड़ दीजिए और केवल आध्यात्मिक कर्मठ को फैलाइए. यही आप सबके लिए गुरुवाक है. हर व्यक्ति जिसमें कुंडलिनी शक्ति जागृत हो गई है को आध्यात्मिक कर्मठ कार्यकर्ता बनना चाहिए. तभी आपकी कुंडलिनी शक्ति आप में जीवित रहेगी. मैं अपने संघ और भक्तों और शिष्यों को यह आदेश देता हूँ, सब कुछ छोड़ दीजिए और केवल आध्यात्मिक कर्मठ को फैलाइए. यही आप सबके लिए गुरुवाक्य है. live and radiate spiritual activism. Live these four principles of integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching. Make the whole world to live these four principles. स्वयं को और दूसरों को आध्यात्मिक कार्यकर्ता बनाना आपका सबसे प्रथम उत्तरदायित्व है। Practice your profession only to spread spiritual activism. Live your life only to spread spiritual activism. Make your houses as spiritual activist center. अपना व्यवसाय केवल आध्यात्मिक कर्मठ को फैलाने के लिए कीजिए। अपने घर को आध्यात्मिक कर्मठ का केंद्र बनाइए। Be a spiritual activist, or your life is nothing but Down syndrome. Live these four tattvas: integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching. Actively infuse these four principles into you. Actively teach this to others. Essence of today's satsang: whatever you may be doing, be spiritual activist. This is my message to the world. Be spiritual activist. विश्व की रक्षा करने का एक ही मार्ग है, और वह है कि आप स्वयं को और दूसरों आध्यात्मिक कार्यकर्ता बनाए। इन चार तत्वों को अपने जीवन में लगातार लाइए। संपूर्ण श्रद्धा, उत्तरदायित्व और लाभान्वित करना।
जीवन मुक्ति प्रदम देवम क्षमापूर्णम।
Paramahamsa Nithyananda is a rare living incarnation, a yogi by birth. He has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English, books in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese, with translations in 26 languages are available. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 8,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services, ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals established in more than 140 places around the world offer exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya Yogi who has formulated Kriyas for physical health and mental well-being, benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. Having meditation centers in 151 countries including Bidadi, Tiruvannamalai, Rajapalyam, Salem, Hyderabad, Varanasi, Los Angeles, Ohio, Seattle, San Jose and Phoenix. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, a spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation. A contemporary yogi who who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers. Adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, he has effortlessly awakened the Kundalini of thousands, gracing them with spiritual powers. A spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples worldwide in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places like Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Tiruvannamalai in India. A dynamic young guru who is an inspiration to thousands of youngsters. India's most watched spiritual guru online. A beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment.
आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतं नित्यमुक्तं निर्विकल्पं ध्यानलोकप्रदीपकं वन्दे शान्तमयं बन्धं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम् आनन्दगन्धसञ्चारं सर्वोपाधिविनिर्मुक्तं वन्दे ज्ञानालयं नाथं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्.
Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.